Welcome back to Jamcast.
Welcome back to Jamcast.
What's going on?
Jamcast the second. Ryan,
Yes.
what are we talking about today?
I want to talk about liquor still.
Yeah, let's talk about liquor.
Yeah.
So Ryan here, we were talking. Ryan likes everything Rickards makes.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about it do you like?
It is not hoppy. I like that. I like not hoppy beers.
It makes.
Is that
you,
weird?
Does it make you hoppy?
It does. Oh. That was so bad it took me a second.
Fulfilling your dad quota for the week, if anything.
That's 1,000% of my dad joke quota. Just kidding. It's an unlimited cap. I need more.
More dad puns. If you have any dad puns,
Arguably
feel
way
free
more.
to send them to us.
Yeah. At Jamcast it.
Jamcast. Also, if you're gonna look up Jamcast, look up for it under channels.
Yeah, that's for you, one guy.
That's for you, one guy. Baby, we love
Yeah.
you. Apparently, there's a shit ton of stuff already out there called Jamcast.
You know, I would imagine it's very
It's a very
good name.
It's
It's an excellent name.
It's an excellent
How
name.
could we have thought of it ourselves? I don't
because
know.
we're great.
Yeah, we're geniuses.
We're geniuses.
Yeah. So let's just move on right away. Wow. Should we talk about alcohol more?
I want to talk about
I did
alcohol.
too.
All we talked about was that you like Rickards. We could have
What-
just been like,
what
hey,
is- what is that? What do you like drinking? What's your favorite beer? Thus far. Let's say beer, favorite
Yes.
beer, and then favorite hard alcohol.
Okay, so right now my favorite beer is Peroni beer, like the beer that they get from Italy, and they like have.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
I
I
have.
remember.
Yeah, I have one.
I've given you a ton of Peroni.
Yes. That's probably why I
However,
don't remember it.
I like IPAs too.
Yeah.
I like really hoppy beer too. I like them all, except for when it's shit and it's commercial.
Like what?
I don't know. I mean, like I'll drink a Budweiser,
Oh.
but I won't enjoy it.
Mm.
I won't prefer it.
You'll drink a Budweiser, just don't drink a Budweiser.
I'll drink a Bud, but I won't drink a Bud. No, I think it's the other way around. I'll drink a Bud, but I won't drink a Bud.
You want to drink a
I
Bud?
won't drink a Bud. So here's my piece on Rickards. I do not like Rickards.
Or floats your boat, man.
Well-
What I'm learning is that beer is like just as subjective as movies.
Well, go figure. It's flavor.
Yeah, whatever floats your boat, man.
Flavor.
Flavor.
It's just that.
Yeah,
like,
it's
Um,
is your red my red? I don't know.
I think it is. Ryan, what's the top of YouTube?
Red. But how can you prove that?
How can I prove that the top of YouTube is red?
Yeah.
We agreed on it, didn't we?
Yeah, but does your red could look like green? My green.
So then,
Anyways.
if my green is your red, whenever I bleed like alien.
And if it bleeds, we can kill it. So
A equals B.
therefore B equals C squared. That is math.
Ayo!
Ayo. That is Pythagoras teaming with Arnold Schwarzenegger to give you Einstein's energy equations. All right, what were you talking about?
Rickards.
Not a fan of it?
I just want to say that Rickards White to me, it tastes great.
Yeah,
But whenever I smell it, I get this random whiff of vomit.
I think that's I get that too, but with other pale ales, it's just
So
like
is that a common thing in
yeah.
pale ales to just have it like garnished with vomit?
yeah, like I get it with Dos Equis.
Dos Equis.
Dos Equis.
Oh shit! And see, we were talking about beers that require a citrus to accompany it should not be considered real beer, because if you need like a fruit to down your beer,
Yeah.
you should just make better beer.
That's
Correct.
yeah, that's really right. You shouldn't have something to accompany your beer. It shouldn't be like this tequila requires lime. It's
You must perform a
you
pagan ritual in order
Yeah.
to enjoy your tequila.
You have to perform a blood ritual, cut your arm, bleed into a chalice.
Satanus Infernus, and then the
Spiritus
tequila will go-
Mundi.
Which one was that? Oh, that one Behemoth lyric when he starts talking.
Oh, at the end of Oh Father,
Yes.
O Satan, O Son.
Yes.
Oh, I wish I could remember
And
it.
it goes like dun 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 dun, and he's saying a bunch of Satanist stuff.
Oh, I wish.
Oh, definitely check out Jamcast top 20 recommendations.
It's the Satanist.
The Satanist by Behemoth, and what is it? Evangelion.
Evangelion, yeah.
Evangelion.
Something like that.
Evangelion.
Yeah. Which I just got a couple days ago, and it's
And
fantastic.
it's just fantastic.
It's
I
great.
agree completely.
Yeah. I found the Satanists to be very trebly sometimes.
Trebly.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. It's like sometimes there's just like, all right, where's the bass at?
Where's the bass?
Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Yeah. Well,
However, still fantastic album.
Still
I think it's just because like, not like, always used to the black metal sound, but it's like sometimes it's just like, all right, let's just lower this.
there's just like some metal subgenres, I guess. Subgenres.
Yeah.
Whatever. That
Like,
aged
you know how
very
there's like
well.
subgenres of dogs.
Yes.
There's like it's like there's dog, and then there's like underneath that there's just like poodle and Labrador and all this bullshit that you don't need to know. But it's a dog.
But it's a dog.
It's a metal.
Okay,
all right.
then we'll go with subgenres.
Right.
There's like a bunch of subgenres of metal that, to me, I can only listen to them when they're aged. Like Behemoth aged. Young Behemoth is bad Behemoth. Or like thrash. Thrash is I'm a huge fan of early thrash, but thrash ages so well.
I agree.
Like
I'm a
fine
fan
wine.
of newer Slayer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
World Painted Blood was.
God Hates Us All is one of my favorite albums by them. It's like,
Isn't that? Oh, that's the white one with the crosses,
Yeah.
right? Oh, I love it.
oh,
Oh, I love it.
the best.
And their new one, Restless.
I haven't heard it. Is it good?
Not Restless, Repentless.
Repentless.
It's pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah.
I haven't checked it out yet.
I would recommend it. Okay. Top 3 bands, metal bands, death metal bands.
I can't do...
No. Vocally.
Vocally. Okay, vocally.
Vocally.
What would you consider death metal? Okay, well...
I think if we start splitting hairs, we're going to be here for a while.
Alright. I think that the vocalist for Between the Buried and Me is ridiculous.
I agree. Because of how versatile he is.
Yeah.
He can hit those highs and those growls very cleanly. You know what I heard once? I heard once that the members of Between the Buried and Me, before they formed it, none of them had ever played metal before.
Really?
That's what I heard.
I don't
heard
know.
it from a very learned man.
I
so
believe it. Their
I
drummer
believe
is
it.
very clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't
And
see that.
Their guitars is super progressive and jazzy.
Oh,
Jazzy, baby.
All of it is. It's very progressive. Like, it sounds like they just got off a Rush kick and were like, let's write metal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Second, I think, would be definitely Jens from Meshuggah. Like, as a dragon.
The more that I listen to it, the more I can appreciate the shit out of it.
Yeah. Those vocals, though.
Those vocals.
It's...
That
yeah.
gent, but those like gnarly dragon vocals.
Yeah. Oh, man, there's a million vocalists. I
Just
say.
gotta pick one more. And if you don't pick those bands, they're gonna come into your room tonight, hold you down with blankets, and they're gonna beat you with a sack of double A's and oranges.
Okay, I'm gonna say one more, and then I'm gonna use an honorable mention. So, Oliver from Archspire.
Okay.
Cause, fuck.
Go on.
And then, Youngie from King Parrot, just because those highs. So,
Are you still on your King Parrot kick?
No, their second album came out, and it was like, eh. I told you about, like, it was, it was good, but it wasn't. It was, eh. It was, eh.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
All right,
I feel you.
your turn.
No, I knew you were gonna fucking do this to me.
I know.
Oh,
This is what you put me through.
boy. All right.
So it's like saying, like, just your favorite band. It's like, I can't.
I can't, because then the other ones are gonna hate me and they're gonna leave my iPod.
Yeah.
Baby,
come back.
So I have to put in Arch Enemy. First one is and always shall be.
Which generation of?
Okay, I want to say Angela.
Yeah.
Angela, although Elisa or Alyssa is a very good match for that band. Angela will always be my bae. My bae. Get your fingers out of your hand and your mouth.
Just
Your nails are not food. Second one. Second one. Boy, oh 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 boy. Who do I... Okay, so here's how I have a good test of it. Who do you listen to in the car and then try and sing along to it, and as a result end up just destroying your voice? Arch Enemy is one for me.
Oh, yeah.
vocally, probably The Faceless.
Yeah.
The Faceless. Third, I kind of want to say Behemoth, but I don't know. I feel like I'm hitting like.
You just hitting on Behemoth tonight, or
No, I'm just like,
scratching
the surface.
Yes.
Today.
Yeah.
But let's just say Behemoth with a Tesseract honorable mention.
Oh,
Dan.
Well, that's clean. You said death metal.
Yeah, but he's got growls.
Oh, he got a little bit growls. Yeah. Yeah, he's got a little.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Because I would definitely say Spencer from Periphery too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Then I'd say like Chuck from Chuck. I think its name's Chuck from Death. Did I ever give you Death?
Oh yeah, I have Death.
So clean.
It's lovely.
Oh, lovely.
Those are some good bands.
Lovely stuff.
Yeah.
Is it time?
It is time.
Okay.
Take
it away.
Yeah. So we just watched a movie, and it made me feel feels.
It was meant exclusively to make you feel feels. How
Yeah.
long have we been?
I don't know.
Okay. What's it called, Ryan?
It's Such a Beautiful Day.
Oh my god.
It hurt a little bit.
I mean, I realize that we've only been watching movies that are on Netflix, but that's because Netflix.
Because we're fucking lazy, all right?
We're fucking lazy, and pirating is meant for porn.
Why would you pirate porn?
Why wouldn't you? Ryan, do you not pirate porn?
No.
You're an idiot.
Why do you?
Because I like my porn with a storyline.
Do you really?
I love porn with a storyline. Dude, are you kidding me? If there's context behind it, I love it.
All right, so now we know Bernardo pirates Game of Thrones. All right.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, I love porn with a storyline.
Today, why though?
I don't know.
That's next podcast.
That's maybe it's the next episode kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't watch it for the acting, although great master chuckle to watch porn for the acting. But I don't know if it.
I thought you were saying that like Master Chuckle was a porn star or something.
No, like I was trying to make it like a masturbate laughing.
Oh. Jokes are jokes. Yokes.
So it's such a beautiful day.
It was sad.
Okay, so what would you say the movie is about?
It's about Bill.
It's about Bill.
It's about Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
life in general, how you should get your shit together.
Oh my god,
and
it's like preaching about life through the story of Bill, who has just been shit upon genetically, and his brain hates him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about it. Spoilers. Again.
No, not spoilers.
Well, I mean,
just okay. Well, I mean, if we're gonna go into it, we might as well just
of course
preface
we're going
this
into it.
with
Spoilers.
What stood out for you? It's such a beautiful day.
How real it got.
Did you feel like the narrator was talking to you, Don
bit.
Hertzfeld or whatever?
Yeah.
Who was just like talking to you specifically?
Yeah.
What I really liked about it was, so it's like all drawn animation, but I guess all animation is drawn, but it's like doodle animation, and like everything you see isn't just like in a circle.
Yeah.
Inside its own.
I noticed that like sometimes when the scenes would change, like after having like been on the same scene for a long time, like I would get this like floater, like I was still concentrating in that one spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why? I don't want to be like. So why do you think he did that? But
why do you think he did that?
Why do you think that?
I think he did that just to like, kind of like when he left a scene to kind of like leave a shock on you, like what just happened. Because that's what I got. Like this important thing would just happen. You just linger on it and you just like focus on it. And then when the scene left, you just still get this like residual of where it was.
Dope.
Yeah.
Oh, I got that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got that. To me,
what the fuck was the thing with the leaf blower though?
I'll tell you.
Dude.
Oh, I'm about to.
Dude,
okay,
destroy me with this.
So, to me, the reason for like the little tunnel vision in it, it kind of parallels the whole theme of like like living your life to the fullest or something, or just living your life in general.
In general.
Because like in the beginning he only focused on like dumb little shit and just the routines of his life, so he was only like living this much of the world, like that little circle. But if you notice, whenever he had dreams, like the screen will be taken up to its fullest, and like even in the end where he's just like, I just want to drive and like I'm gonna live forever, and there was like colors everywhere. That's like him actually like living life for the first time. So what I like about the leaf blower scene is that if you listen to it, there's music going on in the background. There's like orchestral music going on in the background, and it parallels with like the sound of the leaf blower.
It kind of like harmonizes with it. I noticed that.
Yeah. So it's almost like, and it was right after that scene was right after the scene where he finds out he doesn't have long to live or whatever, or the doctor tells him something like that. Like he gets progressively worse.
Yeah.
So it's almost like once you know your life is ending, you start noticing a lot more. So like not only did the screen get completely used up, but he was just staring at this guy blowing leaves, and it was beautiful because the music was super pretty and he was super invested in it. So it's something like a small detail that was just beautiful that he's never noticed before.
Oh. Well, shit.
I just love it. I love it.
Yeah.
And I've seen this movie 3 times and I have been lacking no feelings.
Have you seen American Beauty?
That's with Kevin
Spacey.
Yes.
Have you?
Yes.
All right. It kind of reminded me of that scene where he's like, do you want to see the most beautiful thing I've ever recorded?
Yeah.
See the plastic bag blowing. Yeah. That's what it reminded me of. I was like,
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like for the same effect.
And it's been done in so many movies in so many ways that it has to be true. Right?
It has to be.
I mean, it just has to make sense.
No, it does, but it's just kind of like, I don't know. Took me off guard. You said prepare yourself for feels, but I wasn't prepared for that many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. It was like, at first there was a couple of jokes in there in the middle.
I thought it was so fucking funny at the start, and then it just like dropped.
Yeah, and then the guy was like, I'm done fucking spoon feeding you. Here we go.
Yeah, this is happening. You better deal with it. Strap.
Then he brings you aboard the bus to go on the field trip.
Yeah. And then it starts to hurt.
Boon.
Aww.
That part gets me, man. And then how it's like, when the brain is missing memories or something, it fills in its own gaps with ridiculous stories to make sense of it all, and it shows like his half brother Randall or whatever on the bottom of the screen. So it's like he made it all up.
Yeah. Oh shit. It's too sad. I can't deal with it. It's too much.
It
is. It's too much.
It was so much so that before we started watching it, Ryan sat down with a little thing of how much is it? How much, Jack?
I don't know, Mickey.
So yeah, he sat down with
Canadian
a Mickey of
words.
Jack. He sat down with a Mickey of Jack.
Sat down with a Mickey of Jackie, but
fucking butt over here. Sat down with a Mickey of Jack.
Oh, fucking right
you
to
do,
but
didn't touch the fucking thing until like the end of the movie.
Oh, I touched the thing. I thought it would be rude to drink the fucking Mickey while I were watching the fucking movie.
It's not about fucking rude. It's just
right.
being you're so.
Oh, I'm drinking now if you fucking want me to.
Yeah, I do want you to. I want to get you nice and drunk. Cause you put out when you're drunk.
Yeah, girl.
Don't we all?
Yeah. Also when you're sober. Haha.
Yeah. I'm a man whore, let me be.
Let me be. Thanks, Dad.
Jamcast, teaching you about your dad.
Since whenever fucking now it's gonna come out.
What?
I tried to formulate a sentence, but it didn't work again.
It's okay.
Yeah.
At least you didn't deprive us of your sounds.
Yeah.
That came from your.
Sometimes that makes sense. I'm just trying to formulate thoughts I had about this movie.
What about time?
That's what I was thinking about. Is like that one scene where he's like, what was the joke he made? I was trying to think of this. It was like,
with the office worker or whatever.
Yeah, he's like, time takes place as one. The eternity takes place at once. He's like, I think I've heard that one before or whatever.
Yeah,
I told you.
Because it's like, I'm not gonna dissect a joke. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah, I thought that was a good point.
I think that was
it was very depressing because that brings up the whole like, is free will? I don't know.
You can choose every kind of
Yeah.
sound, so
And it was very inspiring though, in a sad kind of way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're kind of touched. Like, I want to do what Bill did at the end. Like, I want to live forever and learn all the things and meet. Except, I don't want to live forever.
Nah, I do. I think I would. Yeah.
So you'd want to live forever?
Yeah.
How would you want to live forever? Would you want to like Dracula, like you just keep aging but you don't die, or you just stay in your prime forever? Like,
I'd be down to be like Bill, just stay in your prime.
Well,
and wander
like
the earth.
Bill.
Like Bill, quote unquote. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's if I could just like wander the earth forever, I'd be down.
You'd be down?
Yeah.
Would you actively? So okay. So if you woke up one day and you learned, this is as old as I'm getting, would you actively walk the earth in pursuit of learning everything ever? Or would you just, what would you do?
Yeah. Why not? Wait, okay, there's a lot of stipulations with that. Can I die by other means? Like, say if I get hit by a car?
Yes.
I can?
Let's entertain the thought. First, let's say yes.
All right.
Then we'll go into no.
If I say yes, and I can die by, like, starvation and all that fun stuff?
Remember, kids, if you're gonna die, choose starvation. Yes.
Yeah, I'd probably... No, well, Bill didn't die from starvation. So let's say you can't die through other means. You just can't die, period.
Can't die.
I would probably definitely just wander. Learn about stuff. Go to different places.
Yeah?
Yeah, work until I have enough for a plane ticket. Go somewhere else and then hang out there for a while.
Would you work, though? Would you spend your life working? If you couldn't die, if you had infinite amount of time...
Yeah, but you say spend your life, like, quote unquote, like, you don't have a life anymore. It's just infinite.
Yeah, but, like...
You don't have limited amount of time. See, I'd work for like I'd work and then make like $500 for a plane ticket and then go to one place and then hang out there for 100 years and then get a plane ticket and go somewhere else. Yeah,
I guess.
Or I guess I could walk. I mean, I have the time.
That's what I was gonna say. Wouldn't you learn more?
Well, there's oceans and stuff.
You can't die.
Fuck. Yeah, but you can sink.
Because I mean, you could still.
Isn't that the whole Wolverine argument though? Like,
what?
Can't he drown and ruin his brain?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because his brain cells regenerate. So I mean.
Oh, do they really?
That's his whole thing. He regenerates.
I thought it was like if he drowned that he would just die.
Well,
like...
I mean, if he drowned, if you cut off enough oxygen to his brain, I'm assuming what it is like. Enough of it would be destroyed.
So, say you threw Wolverine in the middle of the ocean, would he just lay there dormant until like years later,
like, floating on top? Like,
well, he's made of like adamantium, so he wouldn't even be floating. He'd just be at the bottom of the ocean. Yeah,
I think he could die.
No, but so you say he regenerates, but he'd just be like lying on the bottom of the ocean until literally the oceans evaporate,
or until someone fishes him out for the next plot point.
Yeah, that's a bit of a. I don't know. I guess they have fish finders and all that.
What?
They have fish finders.
Yeah. We picked up a dude. He's not a merman, so that was kind of disappointing.
Very heavy, made of metal. It's a guy from the future.
There's a story arc where Marvel follows around Logan when he aged. It's called Old Man Logan.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I haven't read it. I just saw the cover.
Oh.
And I thought to myself, I want to read that.
Does Wolverine still age?
Yeah, he ages, but he ages very slowly, man.
Oh. So is it set in like the year 2770?
Twice.
Really?
I don't know. Probably.
I don't know.
I like I said, I haven't read it.
Yeah. Something like that.
Something like
that. Yeah. What would you do?
What would I do?
If you had unlimited life to live?
I don't know, because you pose a good question. Because, like, if you had an unlimited life, I would take my time with shit. Because, like...
Would you still work?
Because my first instinct is to be like, oh, yeah, I totally seize the moment and go see that shit. But that's, like, stuff you do if your life was cut short.
I guess.
If you had all this infinite time, I'd take my sweet-ass time.
Yeah.
Like, I'd live many lives. Like, I'd go from... like hobby to hobby. Like, okay, let's say like I want to master fire juggling, so then I dedicate like all of my life to fire juggling, and then the next thing is like I want to be wicked smart, And then like
he's wicked smart.
After learning how to fire juggle, I would dedicate all my time to being wicked smart. And then during all that time, I would lead like a romance novel kind of life, just being sensitive as fuck, having a barrel chest,
living
long
in
flowing
Italy,
hair,
yeah,
living in Italy, making sensual love to all the women.
Yeah, known about boats and shit.
Oh fuck, man! Like in the beginning of my life, it would be kind of rough because the only thing I would know is fire juggling, and so my demographic of women would be very small. Like, if fire juggling gets you going,
yeah, you arrive in Italy and they're like, "Are you sensitive?" And you're like, "I'm sorry, all I know how to do is fire juggle."
Please, let me juggle these bowling pins for you on fire, and then if you truly feel nothing, you may leave.
Yes.
I would just jump from thing to thing.
Yeah.
Like I would be wicked smart.
Wicked smart. Well, you could. Is there such thing as jumping from thing to thing? Do you think that you're? So I'm assuming that your brain would retain all these skills you've learned.
Why not?
Good point.
I mean, we're already living in this premise world that we're not dying.
Yeah.
So why the fuck is it impossible?
And you can't die from other means. So yeah, let's say like, okay, you retain all these things. I forgot my point.
You retain all these things.
I forgot my point.
Gray matter?
Gray matter?
Is that what
brain? Yeah, so, okay, I remember. So, let's say you retain all these things, but could you not just do all of them at once and kind of work as them together, like pushing the whole self forward as opposed to just...
instead of like learning to fire juggle first and then become an astrophysicist,
yeah,
you just learn
become both.
Astrophysics while learning to fire juggling.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming there's like an element of that, because I mean, you have your whole life, so why wouldn't you?
True.
But you know what I mean?
Actually, you know what? I think that you make a valid point. I think I'd
no
rather
pressure of time. So if you just wanted to be like a part-time student, and your end goal is to become an astrophysicist, you could take fucking 12 years getting your bachelor's.
Yeah.
Technically, and then just being like, yeah, that's something I want to do, and then spend your whole life doing that, and then you're like, okay, what do I want to do next?
Yeah. Pretty much. Take school loans. Joke's on them, because they're gonna die before you.
I might take the Good Will Hunting way of like learning, which is like, did I already say Good Will Hunting's my favorite movie?
You did.
In the last one?
Yeah.
Well, I've said it twice, so now you have to remember.
Now I have to watch it.
And
now
like,
I have
instead
to
of
watch
going
it.
to school, I just learn from the library.
Yeah.
Just learn myself.
That's the way to do it.
Maybe. I don't know.
Why not?
Because I don't feel like I can like learn myself stuff. I feel like I need to be taught.
Have you tried?
Magic.
Exactly.
I learned magic by myself. Kind of. Kind of. I didn't just pick up a pack of cards and make up shit. No.
I don't know, you're good to me.
Thanks, baby. You're good to me too.
Oh, thanks, girl.
Baby, you're so good to me.
Girl. Yeah.
So let's say the opposite then.
What?
Let's say that you didn't. Let's say that instead of living till 80, you were going to live until 35. And not have like a horrible death. You were just going to be like...
Just dead.
Disappeared.
Oh, disappeared. All right.
What would you do? I'd drop out of school.
Would you?
You shitting me? I would get all the sleep.
Yeah.
I would cut myself of any responsibility and just live for myself.
I suppose.
What would you do?
I don't know.
For a Klondike bar.
I would do anything.
Well, duh.
They're fucking great.
But let's make this entertaining.
That is a big question. What would I do if I lived till 35?
So you only have like 14 years left. Go.
Yeah.
Think of it this way. You've lived longer than you have time left over.
I don't know what I want to do. What do I want to do with my life?
Hit things?
I do want to hit things.
You should hit things.
I should. But apart from that, fuck. I can't. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one.
No, take your time, man.
You start. What do you want to do with the remaining?
Didn't I just say that?
Just drop out of school and live for yourself?
What's that? Well, I don't know. I mean, I would definitely drop out of school Because why would I, if I have 14 years left of life, why would I spend any of it stressing about a single thing? Like projects, fucking getting somewhere on time, yeah, like paying for school. Wondering if I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I learned how to fire juggle.
Yeah, and then fire juggle.
And then fire juggling.
Yeah.
Fire juggling is the constant.
Yeah, I can't deal with that question currently. I don't know how to life.
Is it? Okay, no, that's fine. Well, then let's go back to booze or something.
Yeah. Let's go back to booze. Man. I don't know. We should make a social experiment of that. Go onto the street and say to the next person we see, if you had 10 years of your life left, what would you do today? Do you want to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So, for those of you listening, be warned that before the next episode, we will have at least 10 answers.
10 answers.
10 answers of what people have said. What would you do if you had 10 years to live?
Yeah.
But not of terminally ill stuff, because that's just sad.
Yeah. I can text somebody and ask.
Oh, okay. Well, while we wait for the response, I have randomly picked up a bass.
You have.
Please enjoy this elevator music that I'm going to randomly make up, having no knowledge of how to play a bass.
Oh, God. It hurts.
I'm assuming you just slap basses, right?
The bassiest.
Ah, shit.
Oh,
Get
what?
the answer yet, Ryan? I'm dying over here.
I don't know.
I think that's a Joe Satriani song. Hold on. Yes, that is. That's which one was that one? That was off of Surfing with an Alien.
Great album.
You listened to it?
I have a long time ago.
Tell me which one this is.
I can't remember the song names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think song names are kind of irrelevant when you
They
don't know
are.
the lyrics.
Especially when you put it on the car and you just listen to the whole album start to finish, and it's like, I remember this one part that was awesome. What song was that in? I have no idea.
I want to start gauging albums by their car quality.
Yeah.
Like, I want to buy a new album and just put it in the car and just drive.
Yeah.
And if I can listen to it beginning to end, no problem, it goes down as a great album.
No, that's definitely. Answer.
Oh, cool. We have a total screen. How do I know there's only 10? See, that's... Okay, so we asked Maggie, and this is... So we asked Maggie... What did you ask her specifically?
If you had 10 years to live... 10 years left to live, what would you do?
And her answer is, how do I know I have 10?
Just...
Like, she can't just play along and live in this realm of fantasy. This is why she probably wouldn't be good in her D&D group.
Yeah, or haven't started yet D&D group. It'll happen at some
but
point.
We will.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What were you saying before that? Now it's Ryan's turn to bass. What were we saying before?
Let's say albums. What recent albums have you been into?
So what album? What albums? Name a couple albums that you say that you would say pass the car test.
The car test?
Yes.
Save One Song, which was terrible. The most recent Dead Weather album I thought was amazing.
Okay.
One of their songs is just like, what was that, guys?
What are you doing?
What was that?
That's totally viable.
The new Aborted album.
Okay.
Well, came in 2014, but that was pretty good.
The most recent Aborted album.
Everything by Tool, by the way, is absolutely
well,
car
that's
friendly.
the thing with Tool. I mean, they spend so much time making each album that it just kind of has to be balls to the wall.
Yeah.
Quality.
Okay, but recently,
Mm-hmm.
and have you ever bought Ninja Sex Party's albums?
Yes.
And listened to them? Oh my god, totally car friendly.
Car friendly.
All the way through.
Yeah. Except, what album is Cookies on?
I haven't. That's their newest one, but I haven't heard it.
I don't like cookies.
It's dumb. It's
Just dumb.
It was dumb, but it was. They totally admitted to it. Both Little Hurricane albums are totally acceptable.
Car friendly.
Car friendly. Damon Albarn, Everyday Robots, I thought was amazing.
Oh, I saw that.
Very sad. Yeah.
Playlist.
Very sad. A very sad album. Yeah.
Melancholy.
Very melancholy album. Apart from that, Sun Eater by Job for a Cowboy, I did not like very much.
Oh, that's right. We had this discussion about Job for a Cowboy.
Yeah, they're very blasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are. Oh, Matriarch by Villamaya.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
These are all car-friendly albums for you.
Yeah. 1989 by T Swift. Thought that was pretty good.
Wow, curveball. Keep going. You're on a roll, buddy.
Let's see what else I bought recently. That was about it. Yeah, the next one after that would be... Yeah, the Ninja Sex Party. And
Which
Periphery,
Ninja Sex Party?
Alpha and Omega.
Name us some Ninja Sex Party albums.
Strawberries and Cream, I think, is the only one I have. Yeah.
Strawberries and Cream.
Yeah, that's the only one I have. I thought it was amazing. Really well done.
I agree.
How about you?
For me, Rat-a-Tat's The Classics. The one with the tiger on the cover.
I don't remember.
Well, that one.
That was Classics, but what was their other one? I don't know.
But that one's the one I keep going back to. Tupperware Remix Party, The Device.
Great.
It's totally car friendly. Only by Night, Kings of Leon. Except for, again, it has like one song that I'm just like, ugh. But the good thing is, I'm pretty sure it's like the first or second song in the album, so I just instinctively like skip over it. The Black Parade by My Chemical Romance. I don't give a shit what anyone says. It is a monumental album. Great from start to finish, except for like Sleep, or whatever the Night Terrors one is. Chaos Legions by Arch Enemy. Fantastic. It's all just like one song that melds into each other. Continuum by John Mayer. Shut up. John Mayer's good.
Oh, no, I was just reading Meg's answer, so.
Okay, so we got the answer from Megs. Well, what would she do?
Should I ask?
What did you tell her?
Should I ask her if it's cool to read it on the internet, which nobody watches?
Yeah, I guess. But before you do, well, no, while you do that, what did you tell her was the justification?
I said just accept it.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, just accept it.
Fuck. What else? No, so far those are my car friendly albums.
Yeah, no, I agree completely.
What was I gonna say? Coincidentally, the same albums I always go to when I have to work out.
Oh,
if I'm ever just like, shit, I need an album really quickly to work out to, and Tesseract, whatever Tesseract releases.
Yeah, I find that Tesseract makes me too sad.
Yeah,
for working out.
It's really hard to run with, like literally to go jogging with Tesseract. Jogging with Tesseract. Well.
Yeah. I mean, I think if I were to answer the 10 years question, I'd just say, I would probably I would just travel around and make the best of my time.
I don't know if I'd travel. Maybe if I found out that I only had 10 years, I would travel.
I would after all my friends have died.
Well, that's not in 10 years.
Oh, right, 10 years.
Those are two different questions.
The point where it's...
I'm going to go make Indian friends.
I would after kill all my friends.
10 years. First of all, kill all my friends. Second of all, travel the world to find new friends.
Yeah.
Third of all, kill new friends.
Kill new friends.
Repeat.
We've actually had very happy answers.
That could make for a very sick story.
We've had very happy answers. Now that I think of it, there's like, I'm sure that if you ask some people, it's like, what would you do if you had 10 years to live? It'd be like,
kill myself now.
Kill everybody.
Whoa.
All
right, let's do that. Let's ask 10 people.
Let's ask the most sadistic looking person we can find. But let's not actually do that because it would be mean.
We promise the internet 10 answers at least. We will provide.
Here's one. Meg said it was cool. So she said, if you only have 10 years left, she said, well, in my first 7 years, I get my family to pay for me to go to New York City.
The first 7 years?
The first 7 years.
Takes your family 7 years.
Yes.
Okay, go.
Then she said, then I would dance every day, be in a Broadway show, become a Rockette, which I'm not entirely sure what that is.
Oh, you know the Kickline Girls in New York?
Oh, yeah.
That's a Rockette.
Okay. Then in the last 3, take you.
Oh my god.
And travel all around everywhere and eat all the food and all the drinks and pass out in a heap and just do it again.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, Mag raises a good perspective on that answer. She said, go to Broadway and be in a Broadway show. So we can just assume that she was just going to get into a Broadway show within those 10 years.
Yeah. No, I'm assuming that if you go to Broadway shows now, that if you're like, I'm a die.
I'm going to die. They'd be like,
all right, get in here.
Well, okay. Sure, buddy.
Yeah, get in here.
Get in here, little rascal.
Oh, man. So if we go to Broadway, it's just going to be like, I'm just going to know that there's just going to be like a bunch of terminally ill people dancing.
Everyone in the chorus. All chorus slots are reserved for terminally ill people.
It's like, yeah, they're going to do like signings after, and I'm just going to be like, go up to them.
You two will die soon.
I'm so sorry.
Oh. Don't worry about that. Just forget that. Maggie has responded very confused.
Yeah. I thought this thing was about movie reviews.
Oh, yeah, it's October the 13th.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I thought that was spoopy.
Is that
it's October, but it's the 13th, so it's
why is October the spooky month?
Because it has Halloween.
All right.
So I mean, no.
Look at you answering my questions, asshole.
I mean, I can't find any other reason.
Yeah. No, it is.
Midterms?
And then except for those of us who aren't in school.
Or those of us doing fine arts. Anyway.
So that comment affected 100% of none of us. What? 0 of us.
I was just trying to be relatable. Relate to me.
To our hip audience.
Yes.
Yeah, that's you, Steve.
Love you, baby.
Love you, girl.
Thank you for keeping us on the charts.
Yeah.
What do you say? We put a bow around this?
I think so too. Final conclusions?
You will only get older.